Good morning, everybody. It's me, Maris. Rhymes with Paris, but I'm cooler than she is. And I'm hoping that you are having a most fanfabulous, magical, mystical Monday. I know I am. I've enjoyed my morning. That storm kind of woke me up, and I'm like, during that storm, but I feel like groovy and good right now. So it is Monday morning, and it is time to do that weekly energy forecast. Good morning. We actually have three different readings that we're going to do this morning. We're going to do the energy forecast. We're going to look at the angels of abundance, and then we're also going to look at what our soul's journey, our lesson, something to kind of meditate, work on, focused on. Good morning, Patty. And Patty, I have some stuff going in the mail to you. Yay! You did fanfabulous on that. So, what we're doing again then today, good morning, Maria. We're doing three readings. We're going to do the energy forecast and mystical shaman. I just felt like I was drawn to them this morning. I want to say it's kind of like these are what I would call my daddy energy. When I need my dad to step in and give me a little bit. Good morning, Ethel. When I need to get some dad guidance, or daddy energy. I'm a daddy's girl. Daddy upstairs, and then my daddy, my physical daddy. I'm a daddy's girl, and so I really enjoy using these mystical shaman cards, the oracle cards, because it's kind of like talking to my dad and getting that dad energy or direction in there. And then we're going to do the angels of abundance, and then I was talking about the soul's journey. These are lesson cards. They kind of give us a little focus of our energy, maybe some direction where our weaknesses are so that we can turn them into strengths. I think that that is a very important thing to do, is taking a weakness and working on that and building it into a strength. Uh, Fantabulous way to do a little bit of self-healing when you practice that. All right, so we're using the shaman cards, and we're going to ask for three cards to give us where's our energy coming in from, what's happening, and what is the outcome. And remember that a lot of times when we're talking about outcome, chance favors a prepared mind. So if you know, this is why I like the energy forecast. If you know what's coming in or what's there, then you, the person, has the opportunity in order to modify or change things in order to make them better or smooth, have a more smooth flow. Okay, so there's number one. And I'm like, please don't be Pachamama. I'm like, I don't know why I don't like that card. It freaks me out. Okay, there's that one. There's our number two. One more. One more. Hey, good morning, Eileen. This is the energy forecast. And come on, sing to me. Okay, right there. All right, so let's take a look at our cards. Woo. All right, not too bad, but let's take a look. And you're like, she said not too bad. What does that mean? And it's actually, it's like, so far we're starting in with energy that says be here in the here and now. That middle world, that is the here and now, where your feet are planted on the ground. That is in the here and now. So the energy that's coming in says to be present in the here and now in order to be present in the here and now. Ooh, rainbow. What is a rainbow? What is a rainbow? We're looking at, because we've got a little bit of a, well, I mean, the card itself is called the rainbow, but we have this bird that's coming in, and it's obviously, it looks like it's in flight. So we're talking about action, being in movement, progression going forward. But what do we notice? It's got these beautiful, and I'm going to call them chemtrails, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's got these rainbows or these chemtrails coming behind it. This energy, the vibration, and what are you seeing? You're seeing colors. And these colors are very symbolic. And if you look here, we've got all of the colors of the energy centers or the chakras. We've got the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the indigo, the violet, going up through that way. What we're looking at is that we've got really good energy coming in. It's still here. We had good energy over the weekend. We've got some good energy still flowing through. And it's creating a lot of good stuff. This energy is creating a lot of good things. Awareness, cooperation. Our words are not misconstrued. We're starting to understand and find that sense of respect and understanding in that. So this is what this is indicative for. And then witness, ding dang, she will not leave me alone. In the witness card, what we're looking at is being a part of that testimony, that witness, that we are examples of truth and harmony and the expected outcome. So that witness card, she plays a big role in this energy. It's kind of like walking the walk, or, practicing what you preach, walk the talk, things along that lines, that it's being that living testimony, that witness, that example of what you are looking for, what you're striving for, what your focus is. So I think that's really pretty cool energy, is that we're walking on some sunshine, folks. Very, very simplistic in that. In our energy forecast, it may look like it's been raining and in some areas really cloudy, and in other areas, starting to get that sunshine coming in. But we're still walking on sunshine. We've got a lot of good energy coming in. Cooperation, understanding, communication, integrity, understanding, respect, knowledge. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff coming in. So let's take a look. These are the Angels of Abundance card, and I think they go like that, yeah. These are the Angels of Abundance card. They're by Doreen Virtue, and these were made prior to her conversion out of, and I'm just going to say this particular realm. Still a groovy lady. I love Doreen Virtue. She's got a lot of beautiful insight into things. And these is our Angels of Abundance. So what we're looking at is our financial fertility, for prosperity and abundance, and what helps us connect in with that abundance, or that role, that blessings. What would help me have a higher vibration? What helps you have a higher vibration, so that we are welcome to those blessings, that we are open to receive them and work through them. And boy, these cards are there. I don't use them that often. I mean, maybe like twice a month type thing. Most people don't come in and go, oh, I want an Angels of Abundance reading. Okay, so we're just going to rush and relay this. 1, 2, 3. And, oh, this is interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so what's the little message here? It says to release your resentments about money. Yes, and I'm going to read the card here. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting. Is that not true right now? But holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. And I'm also going to say, use peppermint oil, especially if you're in an industry that is client-based. Use peppermint oil. It helps to raise that vibration so that you are open to receive, because a lot of times it's not about, there's not any clients available. Most of the time is that we are not open to receive the clients. You know, it sounds kind of weird. You know, you think about, I don't have resentment against money. How often have you looked on Facebook or Twitter, or even Instagram, and somebody has made a comment about the lack of coins at a store, and that they won't accept, they prefer that you use a credit card, debit card, or you have to have exact change, right? So that's a little frustrating. So what do? We start building up a resentment about money, because now money has become a pain in our keister. And with that resentment against money, then we are putting the hand up, or putting a block up, or putting an obstacle up that we don't want to receive. We don't want to be a part of that circle of life. I'm going to call it circle of life, financial life, when we start having resentments about money. And that even includes, and I'm going to mention this, that even includes your bills. So when OG&E or the city of Oklahoma City sends you your water bill, or your electric bill, I'm not saying, oh my gosh, I just love this, because I'm not usually happy about a $200 bill in the middle of summer. But I will take that bill and I'll go, oh, here's my bill. And then joyfully write that check, or joyfully put that money to the side in order to prepare to pay for that bill, or to pay that bill. But release those resentments about money. Money is, in essence, is your friend. I know that in many ways they say, well, money is the root of all evil. Well, focusing on money and wanting to swim in money is probably not a good focus and direction, but being open to receive, and then open to pay it forward or pass it on forward, so that we have this circle of financial prosperity going on, is what the focus is this week. It's saying, be mindful about your money, be loving and kind about your money. When you receive it, be grateful, and when you pass it back out into the universe, be grateful, so that we have this energy that we are open to receive, but we're also open to share. And lose that resentment. Lose that resentment. Don't be pissed off about the lack of coins. We know somebody's got a jar or 5 full of coins. Get them back into circulation. All right, that's my little 2 cents there. And then the very last reading, remember, Soul's Journey. So what are we going to focus on this week? It's kind of like, I don't know what to meditate on. What do I want to work on? What's something that can help me be a better person? And that's why I got these Soul's Journey card. Because sometimes we look in the mirror and we don't want to admit things, or we certainly don't want to always talk about things, especially when we think that they're our weakness. We want to hide our weaknesses back. All we want people to see are our strengths, right? Well, the Soul's Journey, this allows us to start looking at our weaknesses and build them into strengths. And I'm not getting a clear, oh, well, maybe this one. Oh! I don't know. Sometimes some of these things just seem a little bit personal. Come on, turn over. Here we go. And here's our last but not least. So this is our focus for the week. This is our Soul's Journey. What have we been lacking on? What has been our weakness? And how can we make this into a strength? And it says that happiness. We haven't been focusing on happiness. We're too busy trying to cover, I still love you, Kristen, I still love you. We're still trying to cover bases of making sure that our basic immediate needs are being met, that we're really kind of forgetting about our emotional needs, our mental needs. And so it's asking us to look at happiness. And here's the little mantra that goes with it. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Let's say it again. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So if you're frustrated and you've been trying to cover everybody's bases but your own, you're going to stop feeling that happiness because you're not taking care of your own vessel. You're not taking care of your own emotions. You're not taking care of your mental alignment or your mental health. You've been focusing, I mean, we have been stressed the hell out. And sorry for the cuss word, but we've been really stressed out. As our collective entity here, most of us have been pretty stressed out. From COVID to the schools closed early to work, employment, finances. Am I going to be able to make the next month happen? All sorts of different kinds of things. And we're so busy trying to put out all these little mini fires, even if they're just smoldering or the charcoal with no fluid on them. We still look at them as fires, and we've been focusing on putting out all these little fires that we have forgotten to flame up the little fire that we have in our heart that's called our passion, our drive, our spirit, our motivation. And it's kind of like smoldered and working down. And I think that often we force some happiness, we force a smile, and a lot of times by the end of the day, we'll feel that happiness for a brief moment, or we'll feel that smile as a true integrity-filled smile, or a true smile, right? So in happiness, start taking a moment to be grateful and appreciate what's going on in and around you, but focus on your happiness. What is something that brings you personally, what is something that brings you some joy? Even if it's very, very simplistic. I love to go outside after a rain and take a deep breath and smell the air, because it smells clean and fresh. That brings me joy. And when I feel that joy, I have happiness. So I wish that somebody would create an oil that's called After the Rain, that really smells like after the rain, so that we can even trigger joy through the limbic region of our brain by smelling it in an oil. I'm kind of serious when I'm saying that, but it's happiness. What brings you happiness? What raises that vibration so that you have that magical smile that happens automatically, or that your vibration is high, that you have a little pep in your step, or this special swag going on that people notice, or that you notice, and that you feel like that walking on sunshine kind of feel. So for this week, we know that we are going to be working on focusing on happiness, and 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, do happiness for you, not for everybody else. Happiness for you. When your vessel is filled, folks, you can help fill other people's vessels. And then get rid of the resentment about money. Money is actually your friend. It's not your enemy. It's when we misappropriate money that it becomes evil. And you notice I'm using quotation marks because evil really isn't really where I want to go with that. But release those resentments about money. Don't be angry about money. Be open to receive, and then open to share. And then be your living testimony of all of the good energies coming in. being in the here and now with the middle world card, and that rainbow being that high vibing aligned entity. Woo! And then living that, walking that walk, and talking that talk, and being exactly who you are destined to be. So peace, love, and happiness. I hope to see you very soon, and thank you for coming in on this Monday morning and spending a couple of minutes with me. Peace. See you very soon.